name's Poppy, and today I'm going to be doing salt and pepper experiments. Who wants to join me? But first, we need to call out for Dexter to appear. We need to call his name 3 times. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Dexter, Dexter, Dexter! Well done, everybody. It worked. This is Dexter. High five. Yes, Dexter, well done. Does anyone notice anything different from the last time you saw him? He's had his hair cut. Doesn't he look nice? Today we're going to do the salt and pepper experiments. We're going to make some salt crystals and then we're going to do the pepper and soap experiment. Come on everybody, let's go. Come on Dexter. Let's begin the salt and pepper experiments. We'll begin by making the salt crystals. What you will need is a saucepan, some water, some table salt, a pencil, a glass jar, and some string. And you'll need some scissors to cut the string, which you'll need an adult to help you with. So we'll begin by preparing the string for the crystals to form on. So we'll take some string and cut it. And then we need to tie the string to the pencil. So we'll leave a little bit at the top and wrap the string around. And then we can tie it. There we go. Then we need to cut the string to the right length. So if we place the pencil at the top of the jar and then cut the string at the bottom. Then our pencil will be able to sit in the salt water so that the crystals can form on the string. Now we need to make the salt water. So what we will have to do is put the saucepan and the water onto the stove to heat it up, and then we're going to add the salt. So you'll need an adult to help you with this, as we need to boil the water. Once the water is boiling, we can take it off the heat. And now we need to add the salt. As we stir it, the salt dissolves into the hot water. Can you see the water's gone clear? That means the salt has completely dissolved into the water, so we can add some more. Can you see it's dissolving and going clear again? That means we can add even more. Once the salt has stopped dissolving into the water, we've added enough salt, so we need to add the water to the jar. Now we're going to add our salt water to the jar, but leaving behind the undissolved salt still in the pan. So we've just got the salty water and the salt is left in the pan. So now what we need to do is to put our pencil with the string into the jar. Like this. So the pencil holds the string. The water starts off cloudy because it's full of the salt. If you wanted, you could add a bit of food colouring to make coloured crystals. So now the string is in the water. We need to wait for it to evaporate for the crystals to appear. Evaporate means the water will leave behind the salt crystals. But this will take some time, so what we have to do is we need to leave it and come back to it to see when the crystals have appeared. It could take up to 1 week, so you need to be very patient whilst you're waiting for your crystals. We will keep looking at them over the days to see their progress. Here's one I made last week. Look, you can see the crystals forming on the string. There's a really big crystal at the top. Isn't it pretty? Shall we show Dexter? Dexter, have a look at our crystals. Don't they look nice? Dexter likes the crystals too. But he's disappointed he can't eat them. We can put it on the windowsill. Whilst we wait for our crystals to appear. Now we're going to do the pepper and soap experiment. So what you will need is some pepper, some soap, and a dish of water. We all know the importance of having to wash our hands, and we really must use soap because that's what gets rid of all the germs. And this experiment shows exactly how that works. What we're going to do is we're going to grind the pepper up and put it in the water, and the pepper represents the germs, all the nasty things we get on our hands. So we'll grind the pepper into the water, and look, these are all the nasty, horrible germs. We'll put lots in so you can see it. So now we've got all the horrible, nasty germs in the water. What we're going to do is we're going to take some soap to show the importance of using it. So we're going to squeeze a little bit onto our finger, and then we're going to put our finger into the water, and look how all the germs disappear from the soap. It's almost like magic, so that's why we really must wash our hands with soap to make sure all the nasty germs are washed away. Let's see how our salt crystals are doing. you see the big crystals forming. I hope you've enjoyed the experiments. Thanks for doing the salt and pepper experiments with us today. Join us next time. Bye!